What's up, YouTube? My name's Cryptid Kyle. Thanks for clicking on my video. Welcome back to another episode of Cryptid Creations. In this episode, we're going to be making some customizable tokens. Normally, these are used in tabletop role-playing games, but who says you can't use it as a Monopoly piece or something? Anyways, thanks for clicking. I'm just going to talk about how I made this dang thing. So, this is for a session I'm running on Saturday for a game called Into the Odd. It is a very cool seeming game, and I'm really excited to run it. It's very simple, very to the chase, and it just seems like a lot of fun. So, I've been trying to print some minis for a bit now, and it hasn't been very successful. 3D printing minis is best done with a resin printer. There's a lot of little things that you have to do to be able to print it on a layer printer, and I just am figuring it out. And when I get it figured out, maybe I could do a tutorial or something. I don't know. Yeah, I wanted my players, and I also wanted as a GM to be able to like throw stuff up on a map. And sometimes it's not so fun to just be like, alright, I'm just a nerd. I'm just a nerd. Like, it's fun to just be like, yeah, pick a die, that's you. But so is this. So is freaking 3D printing little token guys and freaking drawing your own little bro. That's what's up. It's a lot of fun. And I'm gonna make my players do it because I can, as the GM. Now, I don't know why you wouldn't want to do this if you had a 3D printer. Like, let's be real. So, anyways, yeah, let's talk a little bit about how I ended up making this dang thing. This is going to be not really a tutorial, but maybe you can learn something from just the process. I've got quite a few years of Blender under my belt. Still not good. Still not anywhere where I want to be with it. But I'm able to do fun things like this. So, it all starts with a sketch. And some research. Research first, and then a sketch. So, I know from trying to 3D model my own minis yesterday, this is why I was like, oh gosh, because 3D modeling is hard. Anyways, yeah, I figured this would be a lot easier than 3D modeling models. But this is the sketch. Sketch in question. Gets the idea across, you know? Normally I like to do some dimensions, but I had all the dimensions in my head already, so pulled it up into Blender. And we started ticking away at it. We started chipping away at this bad boy, okay? The first thing you do is you get some primitive shapes. Alright, so I just used the add mesh button to add a bunch of different shapes, and then I used a bunch of different Boolean operations to like stitch those shapes together in the shapes that I had imagined. Alright, so I mean, that's putting it pretty simplistically. I ended up doing about 3 versions of this, changing the size of the tabs each time, making it bigger, until we get to this last one, where I made it the biggest, and also added a little bit of a tolerance so that way it's easier to pull in and out. That's that. Yeah, I mean, if you really want an in-depth tutorial, which I doubt anyone's gonna want an in-depth tutorial, let me know. Or once I got this, that's that, buddy. I'm gonna post the freaking file up online, up on Bamboo Labs. Get it for free over there. You can freaking get it for free over there, dude. If you have a 3D printer, have fun. Leave a review, maybe boost it. Help me buy some filament, maybe. Jeez. Well, I think that's the video, I think. Yeah, so have fun. Your custom board game pieces. Salutations, safe travels. Remember to stay strong and stay weird out there, everybody.